To this now, the ANC will hold a fundraising dinner ahead of its January 8th statement. Joining us now to speak about tonight, Mzwandile Mbeje, our politics editor, is on standby. Mzwandile, of course, we are starting to see a number of people gathering behind you. Have you managed to corner the Treasurer General of the party?
Well, Bongiwe, as you can hear that noise, that tells you that the proceedings are about to begin. We've been told that the president is around the corner. In fact, one of the reasons the Treasurer General was reluctant to come because she needs to go and meet the president. But I'll find a way of getting her. And I see her, that she's coming to us now. And obviously people will always try and stop her because they want to have a word or two. But this event, as you know, Bongiwe, is a very important event ahead of a big rally by the ANC at Khayelitsha. And then, of course, before I can even continue, the Treasurer General of the ANC is here. So she was trying to rush to the president, and we're not going to waste her time. Treasurer General, thank you very much for making the time. I know that you are rushing, but is everything in order? So have you put the systems? Are you happy with the attendance?
Thank you very much, Mzwandile Mbeje, and listeners and viewers. We have over-prepared, and we expect everything to be in order. We expect the message tomorrow to resonate with the needs of our people and also inspire nationhood.
So in terms of the people who have come here to pledge support financially, are you satisfied?
Well, we are satisfied and we are greatly humbled that South Africans are saying we will fund our own democracy, we will make our democracy work, whether it is through the ANC or any other party. South Africans must dig deep to fund the democracy, but not only political parties, but also NGOs, through social corporate investment, because political parties are non-profit organizations who play a very important role to ensure that democracy is sustained. So we are greatly humbled, and we look forward to ensuring that we don't disappoint them in the way we manage democracy, in the way we serve South Africa, and in the way we also uphold the values and principles of the ANC.
What is the price to sit next to the president and the deputy president?
Well, this year we're saying 113th anniversary of the ANC. We have been very lenient and generous as well, because most of our funders funded us for this grueling elections that we've come from, and we have allowed more than one to fund a table. So for now, I haven't tallied, but we are very grateful. The president's table is sold. The deputy president's table is sold.
How much?
Officials' tables are sold. Different values, really. And that's not the main focus. The main focus is to contribute.
Okay, I know you're rushing. Thank you very much, Treasurer General.
Thank you very much, Bob.
Well, we caught her while she was literally on her way to meet the president, Bongiwe. And then, of course, you heard there, she did not name the prize. We've always known that this kind of occasion, so we'll be told that perhaps to sit next to the president will cost this amount of money, or the deputy president. But I guess they are trying to restructure just about everything, their systems, and then of course the fact of the matter is that the ANC is at its weakest at the moment, and in this province it's not been in power for quite some time. So whatever it does, it will need to perhaps find innovative and new ways to get back to where it used to be.
And I suppose, Mzwa, just before we let you go, this, the fundraising part is also where they also, as we listened, they're now going to be putting in more efforts, especially as we heard yesterday, the president of the ANC saying that some of the business people are now looking to help the party to rebuild again.
Oh yes, in fact, I'm just trying, as I'm looking around, I was just trying to see if I can grab any of the business people to check and to really find out from them if they still really believe in this project, or is it a project they believe in, a bigger project of democracy. I mean, we know this event or this kind of event used to be sold out, but as you have heard, the TG has basically said it's been sold out. Of course, we don't know the price yet, but it does tell you that perhaps the ANC does want to reconnect with its base, and not only the poor masses of the people, but even the business, because the business has always been part and parcel of the ANC, and I think they do want to share that message with everyone concerned, and I think that's why it will be interesting to see who is here in terms of contributing to the ANC and the fundraising going to January 8th statement that will be delivered by the President tomorrow at Khayelitsha.
And that statement, Mzwai, also needs to speak to even where the party finds itself right now, as it speaks about the electoral decline, but at the same time, the quality of its membership again in the spotlight.
I think when all is said and done, Bongiwe, that's what it's about. You can come and craft the most beautifully written statement about what needs to be done. But what is important is, are you going to do that? Do you have sufficient political will to do that? In fact, what got you here in the first place? You have been given power for the past 30 years. So what is it that perhaps you may not have done right, so that led to the people perhaps to start to doubt you? That is what the ANC will start to do. It has always branded itself as the parliament of the people. It has always branded itself as the leader of the society. So is that society that you are leading still confident in you? Yes, perhaps if you look at the parties, you still are the most trusted, of course, below the 50% that is required. So what is it? What is it that South Africans are telling you? Are they telling you to go back to the drawing board? Are they satisfied with their service delivery? Are you doing something right? If you are not, this is the opportunity. Remember in 1972, Bongiwe, when Oliver Tambo issued this clarion call through the January 8th statement, he needed to issue the marching orders to the membership of the ANC, because there was loss of hope. People needed to know where the ANC and what were the strategies to go and regain the country as it used to be under apartheid. So now you find yourself in a totally different context. So you are no longer in power alone. You have to share power, because South Africans have spoken a different language. So are you using this January 8th statement to reorganize, to remobilize, and to do what you were created for? Serve the people and nothing else.
And are you listening to some of what you've just raised now that people have been raising as well? So it'll be interesting to see if they are indeed listening to some of what, of their members and even supporters, even South Africans as well, have said. Mzwai, let's leave it there with you for now. I know that you say that the ANC president is around, so we'll catch up with you a little later on that. Mzwandile Mbeje, the SABC's politics editor, who is watching that fundraising gala dinner there for us at the Cape Town ICC, as the ANC is fundraising ahead of the January 8th statement tomorrow.